stock cars racing, the lowest form of amoeba racing you can, which is the 4-cylinder bomber, which is basically a little Toyota Corolla, a little Celica. You rip the windows out of it, bolt in some bullshit seat and a little roll bar, and you go racing.
Yeah.
Well, I was a little advanced. I had a full cage. I had built. I had a racing seat. My shit was good. Anyhow, I used rivets on everything I fastened, all the little accoutrements and weld on stuff. All my guys, including my mechanic who wrenched on my car, used nuts and screws. So after like 5 laps, right? After you practice, get on a tractor for the main feature, which is the money. 3 laps into it, all of a sudden his battery flies out into the fan, gets cut. All of a sudden, right, the fuel cell drops out. All of a sudden, the wiring for the holding the regulator flops out. Oh, the radiator just broke loose. Using screws, man.
Right.
These rivets. And then you meet people, right? And so you're like, if you don't know nothing, you go find somebody and ask them that does know something. Hey, how do I do this? And then if you run across guys that really like, I ran across stock car builders for late models in Saturday Night Warrior shit. And they would do the bodies, and these guys were well funded, and they worked in a shop, 2 guys, on a race car all week long for the weekend. And when car got tore up, it came back in the shop, and they took it apart, just like they do up in Mooresville, but on a smaller scale. These guys prided themselves when they mounted a body, right, on the chassis, that every 2 inches was a rivet from one start of the car all the way around the other side of the car. Wherever they did it, there was always the exact spacing all through the car. That's kind of hard to do, all with button-head aluminum rivets. Rivets are easy, aluminum is very easy to work with. Screws, they just from the vibration pull out. Now all these guys, every food truck I've seen, everything is fastened with screws. And they just don't get it. Nuts and bolts at the most, with nylons, because the vibration, these are trucks that go down the road. So, and then you tell them that, and they give you the deaf ear. Well, they're tech screws, they're tight. I'm like, really? They're tight. What about 6 months from now, how tight they are? And you're using 1/8-inch tech screws. It don't work, man. It just don't work.
I agree.
Yeah! Come on! Yeah, they're all celebrating Bike Week and the rebel in their soul. Rocking Daytona with that rumbling thunder in a sea of chrome. In a sea of chrome.